की जय, राधा रानी की जय, श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। कस्तूरीतिलकं ललाटपटले वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभं नासाग्रे वरमौक्तिकं करतले वेणुः करे कङ्कणम् सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं सुललितं कण्ठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणि नमः। कमलनाभाय नमः, कमलमालिने नमः, कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षण। यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्गुणदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, राधा रानी की जय, श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। आदरणीय पूजनीय पंडित गण, प्रिय भक्त सज्जनों, प्रिय भक्त समुदाय, प्रिय सज्जनों, महानुभाव, most worshipable Pandits, devotees of the Supreme Lord, the Divine Souls. First, let me say Radhe Radhe to each and every one. Without me, a little bit, just me. First, let me say Radhe Radhe to each and every one, and my pranam, my humblest prostrations to all of you. Let's go. Also to those who are looking at us on social media, Facebook, Bhakti TV, YouTube, etc. Very special Radhe Radhe to you also and pranam. Very special thank you to Pandit Satyananda Maharaj, producer of Bhakti TV, and our sponsors, the Flamingo Restaurant and Mantra Lounge, 120-06 Rockaway Boulevard, phone number 718-835-1000. Sati's Catering for tastiest roti, 133-17 Rockaway Boulevard, phone 718-641-2861. Tonight we would like to wish the owner of one of the sponsors, Flamingo Restaurant and Mantra Lounge, Mr. Ganesh Sahai, and his brother-in-law, Mr. Krishna, happy birthday, to celebrate their birthday. Today also we'll be celebrating very big birthday, as the Katha has been leading up. Tonight we'll be celebrating the birthday of the Supreme Lord Bhagavan Shri Krishna. So indeed, a wonderful night tonight. We join first in Bhagavat. Riddhi Siddhi Data Siddhi Sadan Varan Vadan Sumira Varan Madan Kadan Ke Lal Ganapati Kripa Nidhan Gyan Thani आनंद भवन देहु मोहि वरदान वरनो भाषा भागवत जय शिव आनंद भूतनाथ भव भय हर भक्ति विषय गौर वरन मंगल कर हे ब्रज चंदन ब्रज भूषण दूषण काटहु भव भय चरण शरण आन कर जय 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 जगदीश सेवक शेष महेश महिमा अमित अभेद वेद भेद जानत देहु मोहि वरदान राधा वर सदा प्रेम भरी मुस्कान नित चित्त में खट काट रहे मोहि चाहिए कछुआ और वस्तु प्रभु जाते बसी रहे मन माही यह बाती जाती लिए लखिया गायन के पीछे तीरथ ग्वाल बाल लिए मूर मुकुट शिर पर धरे कर मुरली उन्माद शीश मुकुट कटी एक पट याच विसु नंदलाल बसो हृदय मम निशीवत गुरु पद रज धर श्री कहूँ भागवत की कथा जो शुकदेव मुनीश सो परीक्षित अति भये निगम कल्पतरो गलितं फलम् शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसहितं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयम् मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुका। बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, राधा रानी की Jai. Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran ki Jai. The Katha we have been doing so far, we have been following the Katha, has been leading up to the appearance of the Supreme Lord Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Some may say, Aaj Janmashtami nahi, today is not Janmashtami. Why you first to begin Katha, it's a Katha. You can read Katha of the Lord any day. Enjoy. Secondly, as we've heard all the time, there are uncountable solar systems in the universe. Bhinna bhinna pratiloka vidhata, bhinna Vishnu Shiva man dishitrata. Uncountable solar systems. Brahman. Sankhya chidaj samasti na vishwanam kadachana, Brahma Vishnu Shivadinam tatha sankhya na vidyate. Devi Bhagavat says it may be possible to count every grain of sand on the earth, but it is impossible to count how many solar systems there are in the universe. Uncountable. Every solar system has a planet Earth where there are souls like us residing. And the Lord is taking descension every moment. If He's not taken here, some other planet Earth. So every moment, every day we can celebrate Janmashtami. Understand that. Not only when in our earth is the day. But this, we have been leading, the Katha has been coming. First, we saw the marriage of Devaki and Vasudeva, Kans leading the chariot. Then the Akashvani, the voice from the sky, foretelling, prophesizing to Kans that the 8th child of the one you take in Devaki is going to be your death. Kans wanted to kill Devaki. Vasudeva prayed to Kans that I give you my word, my promise. Every child born to Devaki, I personally will bring the child to you. Knowing Vasudeva to be truthful, Satyavadi, he never tell a lie, Kans was very happy. And so 6 sons were born to Devaki, Kirtiman, Rijudas, Bhadrasen, Susain, etc. They were all killed by Kans. We heard the Katha, these were originally his sons. It was a curse given to them that your father himself is going to kill you. Then the 7th child, when it was in the womb of Devaki, Bhagavan told Yoga Maya, his most supreme power, Yoga Maya, who is also known as Durga, to remove the child from the womb of Devaki and put it in the womb of Rohini, who was another wife of Vasudeva, staying in the home of Nanda Baba. And so that Yoga Maya came and removed the fetus from the womb of Devaki and placed it in the womb of Rohini. Everyone thought Devaki had a miscarriage, Garbhapat. And they started crying and saying, oh, she had miscarriage. Kans was very happy, thinking the 7th child had died. But he was alive. The 7th child was descension of Sheshnag, the elder brother of Sri Krishna, known as Lord Balaram, Baladev, Bhagavan. Then Bhagavan came in the heart of Vasudeva. Last night we heard the Katha. First he came in the heart of Vasudeva, and then he came in the heart of Devaki. Devaki started to shine. Her beauty increased because the Lord was now sitting in her heart. Kans himself realized that the Lord had come, seeing the difference in Devaki. He thought maybe I should kill her right now, but then he realized that once she is like my sister. Secondly, she's a woman. Third, that she's pregnant. This would be a great sin. My life, etc., will be shortened. So he decided he will kill the child the moment the child was born. This is the decision he made. Now, what's going to happen? Let's see it. Govinda, 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 Radhe Radhe Govinda, 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 Radhe Radhe Govinda, 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 Radhe Radhe Govinda. Govinda, Govinda, Radhe Radhe 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 Govinda. Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, oh Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, 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 Radhe Radhe Govinda. सर्वगुणोपेतः कालः परमशोभनः यर्ह्यो वाजन जन्मक्षर शान्तर्क्षग्रह तारकम् दिशः प्रसेदुर्गगनम् निर्मलो जुगुणोदयम् महिषमङ्गलभूषिष्ठ पुरग्राह जत्रा गोविंदा 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 राधे राधे गोविंदा 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 राधे राधे गोविंदा राधे राधे गोविंदा Radhe Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, oh Radhe Govinda, oh Radhe Govinda. Govinda, Govinda, Radhe Radhe Govinda, Mucharu Munayo Deva Sunasi Mudandita Mandam Mandam Jaladhara Jagarjuno Sagar Nishethe Tam Udbhute Jayamane Janardane Devakhyam Devarupinyam Vishnu Sarva Guhyashaya Govinda 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 Radhe Radhe Govinda 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 Govinda, 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 Radhe Radhe Govinda, बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, बाल गोपाल की जय। अब वो समय आ गया मंगल से भी मंगल समय आ गया। उस समय रोहिणी नक्षत्र सबसे प्रसिद्ध है, सबसे पुण्य नक्षत्र है। पूरे संसार मंगलमय हो गए, क्योंकि ऐसा लग रहा है कि भगवान की इंतजार कर रहे हैं सब। This time now, the most auspicious of all auspicious time has arrived. Rohini Nakshatra is in ascendance. This Nakshatra only happens when divine entities appear. This is the most auspicious of all Nakshatra. The entire earth, all the towns, villages, everywhere and the people, all the cows were all filled with festivities. Rivers flowed very beautifully, clean, clear water. Ponds had lotus blooming. Trees and forests, and the trees were laden with flowers and sweet fruits. Birds were singing. The entire place, everything seemed to be so happy. The entire world, as the Lord Himself was about to appear. अब पहले ये प्रश्न आया है, ये श्री कृष्ण कौन है? ये थोड़ा समझना चाहिए. So first let's understand a little bit about whose birthday or whose appearance we're talking about. The more we know about something, the more we love. If we don't know, then we won't care. Somebody is wearing a ring. They don't know that they found a ring somewhere. And they think it's just glass. Fake. They ask somebody, how much you think this ring is? They found it in the road somewhere. And the person says $20. So they don't give much importance. Put it here, there, anywhere. One day, someone who happens to be a bit of a jeweler sees this person, very poor person, wearing this shining looking thing in the finger, and asks, where did you get that? Oh, I just found it somewhere in the road. It's fake. So the person said, can I see it? Oh, sure. Take it out and give it to him. Looks at it carefully. Do you know what you have here? I just told you, man, it's a fake thing. I just found it somewhere. The person says, $50,000 diamond ring. Ah! For a very poor person who could hardly make ends meet, hardly get a meal every day, $50,000, almost get a heart attack. She goes home and tells the husband, do you know the value of this thing? This is not a fake as we thought. It's not glass, it is a real diamond ring. And today someone told me the value is $50,000. The husband says, we should not really believe. Let's go to Liberty by one of these jewelers and find out the true value of this thing. So they go on Liberty. They go to one of these jewelers, somebody who's good knowledge of these things, and can you tell the value of this? So he looks at it, $100,000, double value. A Pakka Vishwas, now full faith is there. Now that ring before that person didn't care, would put it anywhere. Now, very carefully, she might not even wear it anymore. Put it in the safe and lock it. Or she wear it all the time, not even take it out. Her love has increased so many times because she understands the value of it now. So the more we know about something or someone, the more we will love. If you don't know, you can't love. Simple as that. So who is Shri Krishna? The Vedas, which is the highest authority, the highest authority. A question comes in the Gopal Tapani Upanishad. Kaha paramo deva? Kaha paramo deva? Gopal Tapani Upanishad, second mantra. Who is that supreme power, supreme Lord, above whom there is none? Kuto bhayaha. Gopal Tapani Upanishad, second month. Who is that one that even Yamraj, the god of death, is afraid, trembles with fear? Kasya Jnanena. Gopal Tapani Upanishad, second month. And who is that one, by knowing him, all knowledge automatically comes. You attain all knowledge. And the Vedas itself gives the answer. Krishno havai paramam daivatam. Gopal Tapani Upanishad, third month. Shri Krishna is the supreme power, supreme Brahman, supreme Lord. Above him there is none. The highest. Our beloved Lord. Govindan mrityur vibheti. Gopal Tapani Upanishad, third mantra. Shri Krishna is such a terror, so terrifying, that even Yamraj, the god of death, trembles with fear in front of him. Gopi jana vallabha jnanena khilam tat jnatam bhavati. And by knowing that Shri Krishna, Govind, the beloved of the gopis, one automatically attains all knowledge. There's no need to read anywhere, look anywhere anymore. It's a beautiful verse in Bhagavat Mahapuran. Yatha taror moola nishechanena tripyanti tatskandha bujo pashakha pranopahara chayatendriyanam tathaiva sarvahan machyutejya. Bhagavat Mahapuran, 4th canto, 31st chapter, 14th verse. The Bhagavat is saying, just like there's a tree and you pour water in the root of the tree, water automatically goes to the branches, the leaves, the flowers, the fruit, everywhere by itself. You don't have to make separate effort. Just pour water in the root and water will go everywhere. Just as someone is hungry and he eats food, the hunger is gone, he gets nourished, everything gets nourished, the body becomes strong. The person doesn't wonder what, when you eat the food, has no knowledge that when the food goes in the body, that food will turn into juice, juice into blood, blood into flesh, flesh into muscle, muscle into marrow, marrow into bone, etc. Doesn't have any knowledge. Just eat because he is hungry. And the food automatically does everything. In the same way, once one attains Shri Krishna, the Supreme Lord, he automatically attains all knowledge. And there's no need to look anywhere else. So, that Supreme Lord Bhagwan Shri Krishna is about to appear. यह बताया आधी रात के समय है, सब लोग जितने प्रार्थना की भगवान के लिए कि आप आइए हमारे दुखों को दूर करना, वही श्री कृष्ण जो सबके हृदय में रहने वाला, सब रहते हैं, वो देवकी में अपने पूर्ण अवतार लेके पूर्ण शक्तियों के साथ देवकी में आ गए. It was midnight, month of Bhadrapada, Ashtami. It was a very dark night, midnight. The Lord and people had prayed, so many had prayed. We had started the katha where the earth took the form of a cow, went to Brahma crying, Brahma then went to Shiva, and all the devatas went to Bhagwan, prayed. For the Lord to appear, to descend, to remove all the sorrows and sufferings that was in the world at the time, and He had promised He will come. The Lord who is living and sitting in the heart of everyone. All Ishvara sarva bhutanam hridesheju natishtati. Chapter 18 verse 61 Gita. Resides in the heart of all living beings. That Supreme Lord, in His full power, full manifestation, is called Purna Avatar. Purna Avatar means that He is not a bigger Bhagwan and there are the descension like Ram, etc. is smaller Bhagwan. No. He manifests all His powers, that's all. Different descension, different powers are manifested. All the power is there, but all is not manifested. But in the Krishna Avatar, the descension as Shri Krishna, he is called Purna Avatar because he manifests all the powers. Tam adbhutam balakam ambhujekshanam chaturbhujam shankakada yudayudam Sri Vatsalakshmam galasho kaustubham Pitambaram Sandapayoda Saubhagam. 10th canto, 3rd chapter, 9th verse. Then a 16-year-old boy, Solabarsh. 16-year-old boy, very beautiful, with 4 arms, Chaturbhujam, 4 arms, upholding weapons, Shankha Chakra Padma, the conch shell. Chakra, the discus, the divine weapon that can destroy the whole universe. The gada, the mace, and the lotus flower. With the mark of Shrivats Mahalakshmi on his chest. Beautiful ornaments, the garland of wildflowers around the neck. Very beautiful, with all kinds of ornaments, stood before Devaki and Vasudeva, smiling. 16-year-old boy. This is the Lord appeared in that way. The same thing happened when He came in Treta Yuga. This is Dwapar. In Treta Yuga also, the same thing happened in front of Kaushilya. Bhai Pragat Kripala Deen Dayala Kaushilya Harshit Mahatari Muni Manahari Adbhut Roop Vichari Bhai Pragat Lochana Abhiramam Kalbhan Shyam Nijayud Bhujchari Hey Pragat Bhushana Banam Lochana Abhiramam Kalbhan Shyam Nijayud Bhujchari Hey Pragat Bhushan Vanamala Nena Vishala Shubha Dukara Hey Pragat Kripala Dina Dayala Kaushilya Hey Pragat Kripala Dina Dayala Kaushilya Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai Bal Gopal Ki Jai. उस समय वसुदेव ने हाथ जोड़कर, वो जानते हैं भगवान है, अब कोई उस समय नहीं कह सकते कि ये भगवान है, और वसुदेव वैसे भी है, तो वसुदेव ने हाथ जोड़कर भगवान की गुणगान की, बहुत लंबी है, थोड़ा संक्षेप सुन लो. At that time, Vasudev, knowing this is the Supreme Lord, first both of them stared at the Lord, unable to speak, lost in that glory. Prabhu Musakaya, the Lord smiled. Everyone is lost in that bliss. Staring. Then Vasudev put his hands together, first Vasudev, and he prayed. that, hey Bhagavan, that oh my Lord, you have been known by me directly before. That you are the supreme, the same supreme power and supreme Lord, who is beyond Prakriti, beyond Maya. Maya can't affect you. You are the governor of Maya. You seem to have appeared. I say Lagarha. You seem to have appeared from the womb of Devaki. Ki Devaki ke garb mein se aaya. Ye kaise sambhav? How is it possible? It seems that you have come from the womb of a Devaki, even though you actually never entered the womb of Devaki. It's a secret. Vasudeva is admitted, saying here, you could not have gone in the womb of Devaki. First to begin, 16-year-old boy upholding weapon. The kind of weapon, the Sudarshan Chakra, is so sharp it can destroy the entire universe. The Gada, the mace, the temperature equal to millions and millions of suns. A 16-year-old boy, this kind of weapon came from the womb of a mother without massacring it. Impossible. Then there was never any baby in the womb. Wahan bachche the nahi. Devaki got all, Devaki, Kaushilya, they had all experiences. Like a mother in the world. When a mother is pregnant, when a woman is pregnant and she's expecting baby, she gets morning sickness, all these things. Every symptom they had. The stomach increased, everything. Then what was there? So Veda Vyas, who is descendant of Sri Krishna, who wrote Bhagavat Mahapuran, wrote all the Puranas, he says in the Brahma Vaivat Purana, Garbhe Chavayuna Purne Nirlipto Bhagavan Swayam Hrit Padma Koshe Devakya Adhishtanam Chakara. Brahma Vaivat Purana. Veda Vyas is saying there was no baby in the womb, there was Vayu, wind. Vayuna. Garbhe cha Vayuna Purne. Vayu. Even, this is Sanskrit, but even Hindi, Vayu means wind. Not the wind like what blows in the world. This wind means Yog Maya. This special power that Bhagavan sent Yog Maya to remove Sheshnag, descension of Sheshnag from the womb of Devaki, put it in Rohini. Impossible to make impossible possible. She's also was given the instruction to take birth as a daughter of Yashoda. So while Sri Krishna is appearing here, she's appeared in the home of Yashoda Nanda Baba. Yoga Maya. So Yoga Maya is in the womb. Hrit Padma Koshe Devakya, Bhagavan sitting in the heart of Devaki, made her feel that there was a baby. Are Bhagavan is sitting in the heart of every soul, as I just said. Every soul in the universe. So what is so strange that he's sitting in the heart of Devaki and making her feel there's a baby? And I always give the example, there's a soccer ball. So if there's no air in the ball, it's pretty flat. But you take a pump and you start pumping the air, the ball gets bigger, bigger, bigger. So Bhagavan is pumping air, Yog Maya. And the womb is increasing. And all the experience is there. That the baby, the kipki and everything is there. And the time of divine appearance, divine revelation, the Lord appeared in front of Devaki, in front of Yashoda. And just like you pull off the valve stem from the soccer ball and the ball gets flat again, Yoga Maya came out and the stomach went down. But the Lord appeared. There was no baby. So God does not take birth like us. He doesn't go in the womb. The philosophy is Jata Sudhromito Dhruvam Janmamritasya Cha, chapter 2, verse 27, Gita. That which takes birth must die, and that which die must take birth. If God takes birth like us, then He must die just like us. Then people will say, your Bhagavan died. People have said that to me. Lord never took birth. Or else, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani Jathare Shayanam, Iha Sansare, Khalu Dustare, Kripaya Pare, Pahi Murare, Bhaju Govindam, Bhaju Govindam, Govindam, Bhaju Murham. Then he will born again and again. He will take birth again and again. He will die again. And then the womb of the mother, he will hang upside down, tied from the head to the toe, just like us. No, Bhagavan doesn't do that. All the feeling is there. So this is his divine lila, divine pastime. This is made very, very clear here. So Vasudeva is saying, you never went. Aap wahan gaye nahi. Impossible. I know that. Aap mere घर में अवतार लिया. You have descended in my home. I am so blessed. O ruler of the universe. In the course of time, you will destroy all the armies of all these Rakshas who are ruling as king and who is causing so much pain and suffering in the world. I know all of this also too. Yaha bhi. So, as I said, it's very long. The way Vasudeva glorified Bhagavan, he stand in front of them. I just give a small gist of it. He also, after Vasudeva is finished, Devaki also put hand together. वो अपने सामने देख के अपने बेटे जो भगवान ही है को देखकर देवकी जो कंस से बहुत डरी थी, अब उसके मुखमंडल में वो मुस्कान आ गई और देवकी भी भगवान का गुणगान करने लगे. Seeing her son in front of her, who is the Supreme Lord herself, Devaki, who is most blessed and who is afraid of Kans, now there's a bright smile on her face and she started to glorify the Lord also too. Hey Prabhu, oh my Lord, मैं जानता हूँ you are the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna himself. The Vedas say you are unmanifested. आपका जन्म होते ही नहीं, लेकिन अनंत जन्म होते भी है. But you also have uncountable births, but you are also birthless. Aj, when the world at the end of Pralay, Mahapralay, everything is absorbed into you and you alone remain. आप अकेले ही रहते हैं. You alone remain. इस संसार में सब मौत से डरे हैं. Everyone is afraid of the serpent of death in this world. They are looking everywhere for peace, to be free from that fear, but they cannot be free as long as they do not take shelter in your lotus feet. If by some stroke of good luck, the decision comes in their mind that the only way they can attain true peace and true happiness and to become free from all fear is to take shelter in your lotus feet. Having come and taken shelter in your lotus feet, only then they will find true peace and true happiness. My Lord. Taboli. Upasanghara Vishwatma Nado Rupamalaukikam Shankachakada Padma Shriya Jushtam Chaturubhujam. 10th Canto, 3rd chapter, 30th verse. 30. Now she says, my Lord, in a boon, I had asked you to come as my son, Beta ban kya. To come as my son, but instead you have come as my father, Pita ban kya. Is this the way to treat your devotee, those who love you, my Lord? Please take away this four-armed transcendental form of yours. Please take it away and become my baby, become my child. Also, same thing has happened to Kaushilya. Hey Pragat Kripala, Deen Dayala, Kaushilya Hitra. Mata Puri Boli, Somati प्रियशीला सत्य परम अनुरूप जय प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्याय जय प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौशल्याय Kaushalya also had a spinning. Mata Puni Boli so mati doli. Seeing the Lord standing in front of her, what is this? She says, my Lord, O Father of the universe, my dearest Father, my true Father, Tajahu Tata here, give up this form. I didn't ask you to come as this. Kijay Shishulila, become a baby. This is what I asked for. So I can enjoy that divine pastime. That happiness that cannot be put into words. Become like that. Praying like this. Vasudeva said something very beautifully. He's praying to the Lord. A beautiful bhajan we'll sing. I'll just tell you the meaning. And it will help us in the understanding the prayer of Vasudeva. My Lord, that love for you, that I might have that bhakti, that love for you, may it remain forever and forever. Uncountable lifetimes. Let it keep all the time, let it never disappear. I ask one thing from you, my Lord, whether there is a big storm, whether everything is destroyed in the world, I lose everything. But let not this light meaning that love I have for you, let it never go out. Let me never lose this love, this bhakti for you. This I ask for you. Oh, the one who is the star of my eye, the apple of my eye, who is the very light of my life. Please smile. I want to see your beautiful smile. Open your lips and smile. I want to see the smile. I want to see the beautiful smile of yours. Oh, the one who steals, who's the stealer of the heart, Man Mohan, Man ki Mohan karne wala, who steals the heart, who is so beautiful and so sweet. You're like a toy that brings, like a toy brings joy to a child, the toy brings joy to me. Let it never be broken. You are known as Dina Bandhu. You are the friend of the fallen, the humble. I am the most fallen soul, humble soul. You are known as that. Please let this love for you remain forever. मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। ओ मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। इतना मांगू भगवाना, आए आंधी या तूफान। इतना मांगू भगवाना, आए आंधी या तूफान। ये ज्योति न बुझे पाए, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरे नैनों का ये तारा, मेरे जीवन का उजियारा। मेरे नैनों का ये तारा, भगवान ने अपने भक्तों के ये ऐसे प्रार्थना सुनकर तो भगवान ने कहा, देखो मैं बताऊंगा, आपके पूर्व जन्म की कथा सुन लो. Hearing this prayer of the Lord hearing this prayer of his devotees, those who love him, hearing this prayer, he now says, look, let me tell you your katha. In the previous life, in the previous birth, in the course of Swayambhu Manu Manvanta, the first Manu, Swayambhu Manu, oh good lady, you are known as Krishna. In that life, your husband was known as Sutapa. He was known by the name of Sutapa. Both of you were given the Agya, the order by Brahma to create, to bring about potency, bring about children. But you didn't want to just bring about children like that. अब कैसे बनाओ वो बच्चे, वो सोच रहे how to bring children. They didn't have lust in their mind. They were high souls. So what to do? They started doing tapasya, austerities, controlling the mind fully and doing austerities. They started subsisting only on withered leaves that will fall from the tree, and air. That's all. You perform my worship with a calm mind, seeking the objects of your desire. इस तरह से in this way you kept your mind fixed on me alone, oh good lady, for 12,000 celestial years. How long did the tapasya, devotion, bhakti? 12,000 celestial years. I'll give you an idea of what that means. 12 hours of our time is equal to 6 months of the devatas, celestial time. Celestial means devatas. Our 12 hours is just 6 months. So that's why the devatas, they sleep, they wake for 6 months and they sleep for 6 months. Our time, 12 hours, 12 hours. That's why till about this month, might go a little bit into July, the devatas are about to go to sleep. And that's why everybody is getting married right now. Wedding time. Because the time will no longer be lagan anymore. As soon as they go to sleep, people still get married. Nobody listens to anybody. But those who know, they try to get, this is the wedding season right now. In India also. If you go to India this time, wedding everywhere. It's summer. Everybody can come outside. Right? The bands are all there. You'll see them with the bands and everything. So this is known as the wedding season. This is the time you can get all the laga and everything. Well, as soon as the devatas go to sleep, they will sleep for 6 months until the next year, when again they will awaken, when the sun starts to travel northwards again. Right now, so at sometime around July, the ending of June, July, beginning of July, the sun starts to travel southwards, Dakshinaraya. Then it's no longer auspicious to do things like Upanayan, Sanskar, Janeo, wedding, etc. The Devatas are asleep. So 12 hours, our time, is equal to, 12 hours, the Devatas is 6 months of our time. So 1 day is 1 year. Right? So then, in this way, 1 year of our time, as far as celestial Devata time is concerned, is 2,160,000 years. Their time. 1 year of our time, as far as celestial time is concerned, 1 year, of the Devata, celestial time, I'm just making, a little wrong side. The celestial year, 1 year of the Devatas, in our time is 2,160,000 years. Our time. Their 1 year. So 12,000 celestial years, how long did it tapasya for? 25 billion, 920 million years. That's how long they did tapasya, bhakti, devotion for the Lord. Bhagavan ne kaha, मैं प्रसन्न हो गया. O paap rahit wali, O sinless one. At that time I appeared in the same form before you and Sutapa, your husband. This pair of you, Krishna and Sutapa. I appeared before you in the same way with the four-armed form. In this way I appeared. और आपसे कहा बर मांगो, and I told you to ask a boon, ask for me anything. I was so pleased with your devotion, your austerities. And you asked of me that you wanted a son like me. I want a son like you. So I said, okay, that will be, but not finding anyone equal to me. Bhagavan says, I try to find someone equal to me. You asked for a son like me. I could not find anyone equal, amiable in position, in disposition, nor like me. I could not find anyone, so I myself became your son. First, in that same birth as Krishna, I became your son, known as Krishna Garbha. That was my first avatar. I became your son. Then you came back as Aditi, the mother of the Devatas, Aditi. And Sutapa came as Kashyap Muni, the father of the Devatas. At that time, I came as your son, Brahman Dev, divine dwarf. I came as your son, fulfilling that promise to you. I was born as Brahman Dev, the divine dwarf. And now, in this time, this is my third descension. I have again come. I have taken this form to show it is me, that there should not be doubt in anybody's mind who came. If I just came as a baby, I could have done that. Then there could be doubt, who is this baby? Is this the Lord? So I came in this full transcendental form to show that it is me, myself, who has come, that there shouldn't be doubt in anybody's mind. And now, having come and shown myself, I will assume the form as the baby, as desired by you. In this way, thinking about me as your son, keeping your mind attached to me at all time, you will attain the highest state. You will come to my divine abode and reside in my divine abode with me forever. And so the Supreme Lord gave this promise. He told this to Devaki and Vasudeva. At this time, a beautiful bhajan to Shri Krishna, dedicated to Shri Krishna. O Lord, you're known as Govind, many names. Gopal, the one who takes care of the cows. Manamohan, the one who steals the heart. Shyam, because you're darkest in complexion. Kanhaiya, that's the gopis call you. Murlidhar, the one who holds the divine Basuri. Ghanesham, Nanda Ke Lala, all his names. Many, many more. So many names you have. You are the one who takes care. You perform Maharas with the gopis. You uplift that Govardhan mountain with your little finger. Tomorrow we'll have Govardhan Katha. So many names you have. You owe Krishna Murari. You have a crown of peacock feather on your head. You are known as all the gopis. They love you so much. All the Brajbalas. Muridhar Gopala. To Sagar me Ramata, you are everywhere. You're in the ocean, you are in the earth, there's no place that you're not there. In Patal, you are in hell also too. Jal me, Nab me, aur Jagat me, everywhere, everyone sings your Jai Jai Kar. At this time, everyone is singing your Jai Jai Kar. Mere mandir me, Swami tujhe hi ujhara. You will live in my heart. But I do not know. When I know you will shine, and I will also shine in that way. My Lord, जिसका कोई ना है इस जग में उसका अमृत. When for that person who has no one and nothing in the world, Shri Krishna becomes everything for that person. The day, in other words, the day we give up all our attachment in the world, when we have no feeling that anyone or anything belongs to me, we no longer have that feeling, then Shri Krishna will become ours. That day will become ours. Bansi Bajaya Ras, you play that Bansi, that divine flute, you perform Maharas with the gopis. Kalya Nag and Achaya. You dance on that Kalya Nag. All the Leelas is being told here. Whether somebody is a king, Raja ho, ya Dini Bikari, someone is a beggar, you are the protector of all. You don't look to see somebody is great nor somebody is small. No, everyone is the same in your eyes. Everyone is the same. Oh Lord, in this way we'll sing this beautiful bhajan dedicated to Bhagavan Shri Krishna as we celebrate his appearance, his birthday. Jai Govinda Gopala Manmohan Shyam Kandhaiya Muridhar Gopala Ghan Shyam Nand Lala. Jai Govinda Gopala Manmohan Shyam Kandhaiya Muridhar Gopala Ghan Shyam Nand Lala. जगपालक तू रास रचैया गोवर्धन गिरधारी कितने नाम तेज कर तू सावन कृष्ण. जगपालक तू रास रचैया गोवर्धन गिरधारी कितने नाम तेरे नटवर तू सावन कृष्ण. मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला. जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद. तू ही सागर में रमता तू ही धरती पाताल जल में नभ में और जगत में तेरी जय जयकार. तू ही सागर में रमता तू ही धरती पाताल जल में नभ में और जगत में तेरी जय जयकार. मेरे मन मंदिर में स्वामी तुझसे प्यारा मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला. जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाला घन श्याम नंद के लाला. जिसका कोई नहीं इस जग में उसका मीत कन्हैया बंसी बजैया रास रचैया काली नाग नचैया. जिसका कोई नहीं इस जग में उसका मीत कन्हैया बंसी बजैया रास रचैया काली नाग नचैया. राजा हो या दीन भिखारी सबको तू रखवाला मुरलीधर गोपाला हर श्याम नंद के लाला जय गोविंदा गोपाला मनमोहन श्याम कन्हैया मुरलीधर गोपाला हर श्याम नंद के लाला मुरलीधर गोपाला हर श्याम नंद के लाला बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Haven't spoken like this. The Lord सबको इस तरह से बोल बात किया. Then भगवान चुप हो गए. He became silent और बच्चे बन गए. नवजात शिशु he became a newborn baby. अपनी इच्छा से, by his own will. In this way, Vasudev, being inspired by Bhagwan, sitting in the heart of Vasudev, he took the baby and put him in what we call a soup, in a winnowing basket. He put him in a basket, covered him with some cloth, and urged by the Lord, all the chains that were binding him, etc., all became by itself loose. There were 7 gates, Sat Dwar, with huge bolts, etc. To the power of Yoga Maya, all came loose, all opened by themselves. All the guards fell asleep. Every gate had guards. And Bhagwan, sitting in the heart of Vasudeva, inspired, Chalo, we are going to Gokul. Vasudeva knows where Gokul. I told you that Nanda Baba was his half brother. We're going to the home of Nanda Baba. Vasudeva is going, the time is midnight, rain was falling, very likely. Sheshnag, the supreme, that Sheshnag who is Bhagwan himself, in that form of a snake with 1,000 heads, hoods, came above the Lord to protect the rain from falling on him while Vasudeva was taken. वहां आए यमुना के तट पर, came to the bank of the Yamuna. Yamuna में बाढ़, Yamuna was flooded because rain was fallen. It's the rainy season. But on the inside, Vasudeva is being inspired. Chalo, chalo, let's go. You have to go. Vasudeva doesn't even think that this Ganga, Yamuna is flooded. He starts going, and the water is coming higher and higher. The water reaches all the way to the mouth. A little Kanhaiya takes his lotus charan, little charan, from in the basket and touches Yamuna. Yamuna, this is her master. She's thinking, my Swami is here. I want to get darshan. Yamuna is divine. She wants to get one Leela. Yamuna is told to be the sister of Yamraj. So she wanted to get darshan of her Lord. So when Bhagwan took his little charan and touched Yamuna, she came. The path was given. Now the whole Yamuna parted. Vasudeva went to the home of Nanda Baba. Wahan bhi sab so rahe the. Everyone was sleeping. By the power of Yoga Maya, everyone was sleeping. Nanda Baba, he went straight into the room where Yashoda was. No men are allowed in there, but everybody is asleep. Yashoda had given birth to baby girl. Yog Maya had come. Inspired from inside, Vasudeva took Kanhaiya, Shri Krishna, put him next to Yashoda and took that baby girl and put her in the basket. Went back, the Yamuna was still parted. Went back to the jail. As he went inside, all the doors closed by themselves. He put the baby girl next to Devaki. Rakh diya Devaki ke paas. And all the chains came back and all the doors locked. All the gates. He also, Yashoda, she knows she has given birth to a baby, but she doesn't know what if it's a male or female. To the power of Yoga Maya, she had fallen asleep. As soon as she gave birth, she fell asleep. She did not have time to check and see. So now she wakes up and she sees there's a boy next to her and she thinks this is my son, Shri Krishna. This is the Leela. Ye Leela hai yahan tak. What happens next? We'll hear in the next katha. Bole Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Radha Rani ki jai. Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran ki jai. Bal Gopal ki jai. So devotees, we finish the katha here tonight. Tonight we'll celebrate the birthday of Bhagwan Shri Krishna also. On his birthdays, to have this blessing as we celebrate his birthday. As I mentioned, there are uncountable solar systems. In every solar system is a planet Earth, like the one we live in, and Bhagwan is taking descension. So maybe not here, but another planet, they're celebrating Janmashtami. So we can celebrate Janmashtami every day, every moment. So we're going to do Abhishek. This is such a wonderful occasion. We'll do Abhishek for Bhagwan. Then we will have the, since we celebrate the birthday, we'll have the Jhula also. The Palana, sorry. Where Shri Krishna will be in the Palana. We'll do Palana Puja also too. Alright, so first I will do the Palana Puja. And we'll worship Bhagwan in the Palana. Then you will go and do Abhishek, Guru Puja, etc. In this way we will do. And after following that, a devotee celebrating her birthday. Very dear devotee of the mandir, very hard worker. So we will be cutting a cake for her and we'll be cutting Kanhaiya's cake also. Alright?